Hey, Internet. After last week's trip around the country, I thought, maybe I should try to get a root beer from all 50 states. Seemed like a good idea until I started realizing that I'll probably never get one from Alaska. I've had root beer from Hawaii, though. It's okay, but that involved me going to Hawaii, so I don't suspect that'll work out either. We'll see. Anyway, this week, I thought, let's knock out 3 different states and went for the W's. Except there are 4 W states. West Virginia, I'm sorry, maybe next week. We've got Jackson Hole Soda Company's Buckin root beer out of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We've got Bedford root beer from Northwest Soda Works in Port Angeles, Washington. This is distributed by Orca Beverages. Obviously, we've seen them before. But they are also out of Washington, so that's a 2 for Washington deal. Isn't that great? We've also got Sprecher root beer out of Sprecher's Brewery in Glendale, Wisconsin. Sprecher's Brewery has been a microbrew since '83, but they claim they make more root beer than they make of all of their actual beers combined, including, I assume, their hard root beer. Don't accidentally pick up that instead of this. I mean, might have hilarious results. I don't know what the ABV on it is. Anyway, Sprecher's says that it is fire brewed, whatever that means, and they also source locally Wisconsin honey. So, ought to be good.
I'm gonna party like I did when I was 8. Drink too much root beer, stay up late. The Adam glasses, root beer around me. Yeah, the Adam glass, root beer around me.
All right, Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole is always one of those great city names. Definitely smells root beery. Definitely looks root beery. A little light. Good candy-ish smell. I bet this is pretty sweet. I was not wrong. A lot of sugar, a lot of vanilla in this. A little tiny amount of bitterness on the back end. But yeah, that sort of, I've said it a lot of times before, but this might still exemplify it. That sort of root beer candy flavor more than root beer itself. More than sassafras. Maybe root beer flavoring is like banana flavoring, and the root beer that they're trying to emulate is an extinct brand of root beer that we'll never be able to recreate. Just drop that. That'll be good for the show. All right, Bedford's out of Washington. Nice of a smell. Really herbal, though. About the same color. Some really deep caramels in there. A lot of herb. Kind of hard to place what herb, though. Almost chocolatey. It's got a very interesting flavor. Definitely unique. Definitely good. Interesting. All right, Sprecher's. I don't know if this is an old bottle. I'll find out on the flavor. But the glass itself smells musty. And that's all I'm getting out of the nose on that. So let's pour it off. Oh, this is much, much darker than the other two. That is the smell of the root beer. Interesting. Well, hopefully it does not taste like it smells, because it smells a bit like dirty dishwater. It does not taste like it smells, and that's a plus. Doesn't taste like a lot of good. Vanilla. There's no bitterness, no bite to it at all. It's very sweet. The honey gives it a sort of smooth sweetness, I think. Or maybe that's the fire brewing. I don't, again, know what that means. Certainly drinkable. Makes me think my glass is dirty. It's not. Yeah, that smell is bizarre. It tastes alright. It tastes a little like watered down. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think Sprecher's is the clear loser this week, unfortunately. Jackson Hole. We'll put you in second. There's some anise in there, too. Just hit me with that. And Bedford's, it's a very interesting flavor. Very unique flavor. And I think it wins this week. Well, there you go. Good job, W States. Sorry, West Virginia. But hey, by default, I guess you win. Or lose. You weren't in competition. Figure it out.